Welcome, PRTV. A little different video this morning. Top 10 all time trucking songs. Yeah. I've seen these lists in the past and didn't agree with a lot of them. A lot of them don't even know what a trucking song is. When I was checking out Freightwaves this morning, they had one of the infographs on their website. I like looking at those, they're pretty interesting. This one talks about top 10 trucking songs. And I agree with his list. So we're gonna go check it out and see what y'all think. I like him. I said this is one list of trucking songs that I can finally agree with. And here it is. Infographics, trucking songs. They got 10 of them on here. And oh, they're in any type of order, but there's 10 of them. So we're going to check them out, see what y'all think. See what y'all think about this. I like it. Of course, number one, Merle Haggard, Moving On. Remember that was, uh, remember the old show, Sonny and Will, Sonny and Pruitt, Moving On, TV show back in the day. I used to watch that when I was in my much younger days. And the theme song there, Moving On with Merle Haggard, that was on that show. So yeah, I agree with that one. I like that. Moving On by Merle Haggard. And of course, the king probably, or at least one of the top trucking song artists, Dave Dudley, and the 6 Days on the Road. I'm sure if you haven't heard that one yet, it's crazy. It's a good song. 6 Days on the Road. I remember what was that country band back in the '90s? They did a remake of it, and that was back when they used to, do videos. I think it was Country Music Television or maybe TNN, the National Network, which no longer exists. They used to do videos, and I couldn't wait to get home and watch the new video for 6 Days on the Road. This was, I can't think the name of that band off the top of my head. Sawyer Brown. I said, it's going to be cool, going to be trucks in it and everything. No, the video stunk. I didn't like their version of the song. And it was all the video about them in a car driving around passing a microphone around. So this don't even have anything to do with trucking. So I didn't like that. So there's the original by Dave Dudley. Dave Dudley has a whole catalog of trucking songs, and a lot of them are good. You got Freightliner Fever, Me and OCB, a bunch of them from Dave Dudley. Go check all that out. You got some good trucking songs. Excuse me. Then A Rabbit, Driving My Life Away. I think who was it that did a remake of that? Drive My Life Away. But Eddie Rabbit did the original, and yeah, I agree with that one. And then you got number four on the list, Kathy Mattea, 18 Wheels and a Dozen Roses. That's a good one. That's from back in the 80s, I believe. Maybe the 90s. I think it was 80s, late 80s, early 90s in that area. The video to that one was pretty good. Had a truck driver going home, retiring. So brought his wife Dozen Roses. So that's a pretty good song. That's a pretty good song. I agree with this list so far. Now this next one at five, Little Feat, called Willin'. I don't think I'm too familiar with that song, so maybe I have to go check that one out. And but this is number six. I remember this number six. I love this song. And Cletus Maggard and the Citizens Band. It's back in the days of everybody had a CB, and the title of the song is "A White Night." And what happens? He's coming out of Florida on 75 North into Georgia or something, and they're doing the CB reports. And this guy gets on the CB and says, "Yeah, you clean clear here to here." So he puts the hammer down. Come to find out, the one that told him to hammer down was actually Georgia State Police. The White Knight. That was his handle, the White Knight. Yeah, that's a good song. So go check that one out. I remember that one from the day. That was funny. Good song. Cletus Maggard. What a name. And of course, Joe Stampley with Roll On Big Mama. Awesome song there by Joe Stampley. I always liked that song. I always liked Joe Stampley. Quite an underrated artist there in the country music world. Good singer. Then you go way back in the day to number 8. That was probably back in the 40s or 50s. Willis Brothers, Give Me 40 Acres, and I'll Turn This Rig Around. So that's a good song. Check that one out too. The Willis Brothers. That's a oldie but goodie. Then I think my all-time favorite, number 9, Red Sovine, Phantom 309. Red Sovine did a good trucking songs back in the day, but Phantom 309 is probably one of my all-time favorite country songs or trucking songs. But the best time to listen to Phantom 309 is when you're driving down overnight, you're doing an overnighter, and it's after midnight or around midnight. Everything's dark, there's nothing around you but open road. Listen to that song and put chills on the back of your neck. That's the best time to listen to that song. But it's a good one. Good old Red Sovine. Same one that did Teddy Bear and a few other ones. Jerry Reed, of course, from Smokey and the Bandits. Eastbound and down, loaded up in trucking. We're going to do what they say can't be done. Everybody knows that. Probably one of the most popular trucking songs out there. That's the most Smokey and the Bandit. Eastbound and down. What about Convoy? Didn't make the list. That's crazy. Convoy didn't make the list, but I'm sure if they had a top 15 or top 20, it would be in there. But I would think Convoy would be in at least the top 10, but guess not. I guess not. I guess not. Pale Rider, PRTV. You be wrong, but a little different video. Cover some entertainment stuff. Trucking songs. Some of these lists in the past I've checked didn't have songs didn't have anything to do with trucking. And somebody that don't know trucking made those lists thinking that they were, and maybe having rock and roll songs there's nothing wrong with rock and roll songs, but when you come to trucking, you listen to what you want to, but the real trucking songs, they're all based on country music from back in the day. So there you have it. Let me know down in the comments. This is very important. Comment down in the comment section. What's your favorite trucking songs? And if you know any trucking songs, don't have to be country. Whatever you think, whatever you consider a trucking song, post that down in the comments. I'm very interested. So that's it. I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.